Grabando. Bueno, buenas noches, ¿cómo están? Gracias por estar ahí. Gracias por estar ahí.
¿Y ustedes?
Por supuesto, ya estamos con Diana Studenberg, ella es vocalista de la agrupación TROPE. Dentro de un instante vamos a estar con ella, y vamos a conversar acerca de la banda y otras cosas muy interesantes acerca, justamente, ella nos está acompañando desde Ontario. Dentro de un segundo estamos con ella, vamos a estar a compartir en las redes lo que es justamente la transmisión. Vamos a ver cómo vamos con la transmisión en este momento. A ver, vamos a ver. Muy bien, gracias. Gracias por estar ahí. A veces me dicen si está saliendo el audio. Gracias. Ajá,
Gracias,
muy bien. Muy bien. Vamos a tratar de chequear todo el audio acá. Muy bien. Esta noche. Ajá, muy bien. A ver.
Sí,
Ajá.
¿sabes?
Muy bien, gracias. Ajá. Muy bien, tenemos acá entonces el audio. Vamos a compartir el video. Vamos a compartirlo. Muy bien. Estamos compartiendo esta noche el video. Okay, thank you. Well, tonight we are, I'm very happy. Okay, I cannot deny that. Okay, tonight we have Diana Studenberg. He's the lead vocalist from the band TROPE. She is now in Canada. Okay, and let's welcome her. Okay, Diana, you there? Yes?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so let's go with you. Hi.
How are you?
I'm fine. Thank you so much. And as I said before, thank you so much for accepting the invitation. Okay, I'm so glad that you're here. Let's see. Please tell us a little bit about you. Where are you now?
I'm currently in Canada, in Ontario. I moved around a bit since everything started in the past year.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's fantastic. Okay. Well, thank you so much for being here tonight.
Where are you?
Well, we are now in Lima, Peru. We are in South America.
Very nice.
It's a long way from you are. Okay. How's the weather?
It's finally getting warmer. Yeah, it's starting to warm up.
Okay, well, we're happy that you're here tonight, and we're going to talk about a little about the band and you as well. We're going to start, for example, with you, Diana. Tell us a little about you, because there is something before, the band, and before something, because there's something that you enjoy about art, music, and these kind of things. Okay, tell us how did you like the first time you tasted that? Okay, that you liked, that you wanted to be in these different activities that you do, no? Because you not only sing. Please.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it in Spanish, and then if I can't, if I don't know some words, I'll just hop between the two languages. Pero cuando mis padres me dijeron que cuando yo tuve 3 años me gustaba cantar mucho, y pienso que cuando yo crecí en Montreal, mucha gente era una ciudad que mucha gente los gusta en la música, y that really inspired me, just being in a growing up around a lot of people who just loved music in a time that music was just kind of celebrated in a different way than it is now. So that really inspired me to want to pursue something in the arts and in music. So it kind of started there, just from a really young age.
Mm-hmm. Tell me, are you the only child in the family?
No, I have an older brother, and he actually introduced me to a lot of rock bands when I was growing up, because I was more exposed to a lot of the pop stuff. Like I loved the Spice Girls when I was a kid, and Britney Spears, and all these different acts. And he was listening and getting exposed to some other artists like Smashing Pumpkins and Garbage. And so I kind of got a mixture of different music. And also my parents were listening to some Spanish music at home, because they both speak Spanish. Mi padre es en Uruguay, mi madre tenemos familia en España, así que it was a very mixed, a lot of different styles of music growing up.
And you speak a little bit of Spanish?
Sí, lo hablo un poco. Lo entiendo si lo hablas lentamente, puedo entenderlo.
Ah,
Pero, sí.
entonces vamos a invitar, okay, we're going to invite people maybe to ask questions, okay, about you, about your career, okay,
Sure.
about anything, okay, that is very important, okay, because you are, okay, the star, okay, and especially, okay, in different ways. Now, you are, you are now currently in Canada, in Ontario. But you sometimes, okay, well, before the pandemic, because nowadays we're in this world. Let's see, you were
Yeah.
in Hollywood. Yes, basically
Yeah,
based
yeah,
that
we
with
were in
different
LA.
things.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you remember about that? Okay, at the beginning, let's start there.
Yeah, before everything happened, we were playing, we went there and we played a bunch of shows there. We played at the some venues like the Whiskey and Viper Room and the Hollywood Improv, where we would play a set and then like some comedians would come on after us and do a comedy routine. And yeah, it was amazing. It was really fun to be there and to play shows. And we made a lot of friends actually with a lot of other musicians that were there as well. And then we were scheduled to tour in Europe actually. So that's when we kind of shifted gears from being in Europe to playing some shows in Romania and in Bulgaria. So we kind of moved around a bit after that. And then I was living in LA when the pandemic started. But because of everything, I just decided to come back to Canada for now until things kind of in the world just settle down a bit.
You know how the life is now in Hollywood, and please keep, it's much better to be in Canada in this moment. But it's going to be okay that. Now, but my question is about this music. Okay, let's start about music. The adventure with this band, with TROPE, starts in 2016, more or less, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And how did you get together? Okay, what was that? That spark? Okay, which started there.
Yeah, I think the spark was I was working on an album at the time, and then Moonhead, the producer of TROPE and the guitar player, he had some tracks that were polyrhythmic, and this kind of, some of them were like just really progressive and a different style than that I'd ever kind of written to. But I always loved, I grew up listening to a lot of metal music when I was in my like teenage years and stuff. So I started writing to it, just melodies and lyrics, and then we just started to realize that there was a lot of kind of chemistry towards this music, and we loved it. It just, we're both. I mean, I tend to overthink things a lot and get a little bit heady at times. So I just loved how you could get lost in this style of music because there's a lot of time changes, polyrhythms, and it just eased the anxiety, so to speak. So I guess that's where it started. There was that spark. There was that. I think it's like anything. When there's they say necessity is the mother of invention. There was a need in us for this kind of music, and so that kind of started the whole path.
Mm-hmm. Okay, something that is very interesting is when you mentioned in different interviews, okay, about the lyrics. No, because there's a connection there, okay, with what you do with the music, okay. How do you feel with that, okay? Where does it, come from, okay?
The lyrics? I guess it's all just personal experience for the most part. Some of them are stories, but even the lyrics that are more vague and told more as a story still come from a personal place. And basically, I didn't have money for therapy at the time, so I needed I needed to put it somewhere. So I just put it into the lyrics, into the music.
Okay, but music is, I think that music, okay, in every part of it is therapy. Yes, okay.
Yeah.
You are the artists, okay, and you give, okay, that magic light, okay, and that sound, okay, just go through the bodies, through everything, okay, and it just go beyond, okay, this planet. And that's a beautiful part, because we can just transform not only the present, but also the future. It's very beautiful, how these lyrics, and the music that we play can make people feel whatever they interpret, because that's the idea, no? People can interpret
Yes.
in different ways the music. How did you, for example, let's see this, before the pandemic, you were just touring, different cities, and well, around the world, and in the United States as well. But is there any particular song that you feel that this is my song?
Yeah, actually, yeah. I love Pareidolia. I don't know. We just released it, so it's maybe convenient, but yeah, I love Pareidolia. I don't know. I think first of all, I'll trace back for a few seconds, because I just really liked what you said about how music has the power to impact both the present and future, and just kind of go through our bodies and connect in a way. So that was really cool. But yeah, as far as Trope goes, yeah, I love Pareidolia. I think Pareidolia it's kind of wrapped in a little in a little wrapping, and it's a short song, but it's powerful, and it's heavy, and it's aggressive, and I think it's kind of what we feel about the music anyways, how it's just it's the opposite of passive. I think personally anyways, from personal experience, trying to make changes in my life, it's never been a passive experience. I couldn't just hope that something would change. It was always kind of, at times, mostly internally violent, so that's kind of what Pareidolia was. It's like that internal violence of trying to change something about your situation. And yeah, in a nutshell. But it's a lot of things, I guess. Like you say, it is up to interpretation. So
yeah, definitely, no. And please, can we invite people to listen, to this song and watch the video a little bit? Yes.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, so let's go with the video, and please let's listen to some of it. 1 second, and let's go.
Take me to the rising sun.
Wow, no? Yes, that was fantastic. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you for playing that.
Okay. And okay, this is part of an album, right? And the album is the name of the album is a little bit special. Please tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, it is a bit special.
Please, do you have it there? Wow, please, okay.
And it's called Eleutheromania. And the way you pronounce it is Eleutheromania. And yeah, this is the CD. Oops. And it comes out this Wednesday, actually. So
yeah, I heard that. Yeah,
signing copies and preparing envelopes as we speak.
I can. Yes, okay. I was checking, for example, the Instagram and all the social media, and you were just telling, okay, the ones who just pre-order this, you're going to be signing men, and you're gonna write a note. I think. Okay,
I have been writing notes. I have all my papers here. I'm writing personal notes to everyone who pre-orders the album.
That's the price for you. You have to pay because you're famous.
Famous in a country of 100 people, maybe. I'm not saying that's your country. I'm just making a joke.
Okay, but yeah, well, for example, now you're in that. No, but there are a lot of people, of course. There are a lot of people who are going to listen, okay, to that album, okay. But it's not the only song that is going to appear in that, because there's another song that you're going to play. That is well, many people know that song, and it's one of my favorite covers as well. And why did you choose that song? That song is from the 80s, no?
Yes, yeah. Tears for Fears wrote the song. It's their song basically, and we covered it. And I think we just always personally, I've always really loved Tears for Fears. And I didn't think that song would work for a trope at first, because thinking of it in a rock way was not totally clear. But then as it was evolving, it started to actually feel like it really, really fit, as well as with the whole theme of the album, which is Eleutheromania means a manic zeal for freedom. And that's what shout really means to me anyways. Again, it's Tears for Fears are great writers because you could listen to their lyrics, I think, and get so many different meanings from it. But to me, it's kind of like a song about freedom and rebellion and just kind of shaking things up, internal movement.
Yes, okay. When this song appeared in the 80s, okay, people were thinking about what is this about? Yes, and of course it's about rebellion. It's about there is time that you have to raise your voice, and that was the idea of that song. Well, let's try to listen a little bit, but there's a story behind that, because the video also was made by this filmmaker, no? That has a story. Please tell us something about that.
Yeah. So we were in Vancouver at the time. We've just finished recording the album, and a friend of mine, his name is Stuart Wellen. He's a cinematographer, and he worked on the documentary for Metallica, Some Kind of Monster. And then he also was a cinematographer for a TV show in Vancouver called The Flash. And he really liked the album, and he loved the cover of Shout, and he wanted to kind of make a production out of it. So where we shot was on the rooftop of where a lot of those shows are shooting in Vancouver. And he brought out the crew from The Flash to help shoot the video and set up all the lights and everything.
Wow.
So yeah, it was really cool. It was a whole big production.
Because some people don't know, that there are a lot of productions, TV productions, films in Canada, especially in Ontario. People love to, I don't know why people like to go there, but there's some magic maybe. And that's
I think we like to go there because it's less expensive than the States.
That's the magic. That's the
dollar, but there's a lot of stuff shooting in Canada because of that.
Yes. Okay. Well, let's try to listen to this song, okay? Because it's as I said, okay, and it's that taste is interesting, okay? Let's listen to this song, okay? Let's play it, okay? Let's go with that.
Thank you. In
violent times. You shouldn't have to sell your soul in black and white. They really ought to know those one-track nights that took you for a working boy. Kiss them goodbye. You shouldn't have to jump for joy. You shouldn't have to jump for joy. Let it all out. These are the things I can do without. Come on, I'm talking to you. Come on. Give you life, and in return you gave your hand as cold as ice. I hope we live to tell the tale. I hope we live to tell the tale. Let it all out. These are the things I can do without. Come on, I'm talking to you. Come on, shout. I'm talking to you. Shout. I'm talking to you. Shout. I'm talking to you. Come on, shout. I'm talking to you. Shout. I'm talking to you. Shout. I'm talking to you. Come on.
Okay, yes, okay, interesting, no, interesting. How was that? Okay, how was that day for you? Shooting, okay, that
Oh, it
well.
was amazing. I mean, everyone was so awesome for coming out, and we were just really thankful to everyone who came out and worked on that. It was really cold outside. I think it was, I mean, it's Canada and it was Christmas time. So it was like, I think a few days before Christmas, and people came out in the cold, and it was awesome. Yeah. We made sure to feed them well. But yeah,
Yeah,
it was really, really great.
well, yes,
Very,
okay.
I mean, very professional crew.
Of
And
course, of course, okay, and there's something special about that because you were working with Mike. Help me, please, Mike.
Mike Fraser
Yeah, Mike
on the
Fraser.
album.
No, yes, of course. No, how was
Yeah.
working because he is he's the mastermind behind AC/DC, no, Metallica and others. Please tell us how was that?
Yeah, it was amazing. I mean, Mike's attention to detail was incredible. His ear is incredible in the studio for timing, for everything. Yeah, he's just, I guess, like, I mean, he's, at the level that he's at, and he's done it for a while now, and so that was a huge, I think, learning experience for all of us. Just that kind of attention to detail and the ear that he has for frequency and tone was amazing. So, yeah, it was great.
Interesting, no? Interesting. And by the way, well, as I said before, okay, this for the note for the people who are watching, okay, the show. Esta noche estamos en una entrevista con Diana Studenberg. Ella es la vocalista, la cantante de la agrupación TROPE. Okay, y nos está acompañando esta noche. Okay, so if you have any message, tienen unos comentarios o unas preguntas, lo pueden dejar acá. O también lo pueden dejar, digamos, después para ver el video en la repetición. Esta noche estamos conversando con Diana. Diana, ¿qué te gustaría decirles acá a la gente del Perú en español? ¿No? Algunas palabritas antes de... A ver, por favor.
Sí, seguro. Primeramente, gracias para escuchar nuestra música y espero mucho de conocerte cuando el mundo va a estar abierto y de jugar algunos shows ahí. Sí. En nuestros tanto tenemos un disco que sale este miércoles y puedes ordenarlo y estoy ciñando todos los discos y escribiendo una nota para todos los que pre-order el CD. Y sí, gracias para tenerme en este show y para hablar con ustedes. Sí.
No, it was my pleasure. Es nuestro placer, digamos.
Espero que todo el mundo va a estar bien y
Oh,
seguro.
yes. We're going to talk about that, okay, in one second, because the pandemic has affected, okay, not only Ontario, not only Los Angeles, okay, but apparently
Yeah.
all the universe and all the
Definitely not
parallel,
only anywhere.
all the parallel universes too, okay? And in the meantime, okay, I think we have to give hope. We have to give words, sometimes of wisdom
Yeah.
to people, okay, in order to, to make them feel, okay, that there is that word exists, hope. And, and I think, as I said before, songs, lyrics, okay, like the ones that Joe have, okay, it's very important, okay, for the world. Okay, and that's very interesting. And I want to say something, okay, about that because, talking about writing and lyrics, there's something, okay, that I'm going to mention. It's called the Willoughbys.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
And talking about that, people maybe don't know something about the Willoughbys. Or yes, okay, maybe they have seen this. But please, I would like you please to tell us something about that because, please, what is the song and something about that, please. Go ahead.
Yeah, I helped co-write the song. I choose it's on the Willoughbys, which is an animated feature film that's on Netflix right now, and you can actually see it in Spanish because they've translated it to a bunch of different languages. And I guess in line with what you're saying, that film actually came out right at the start of the pandemic, and hopefully is something that brought a lot of brought some laughs and some humor to people. I was just grateful to get to work on it in that small way, So and the song is out. There's 2 versions of it. It's sung by Alessia Cara. She's like an amazing artist who I'm sure you know of. And it was an awesome experience. I'm not sure what else to say about it.
No,
Ask me any question.
but I was
I'm just
checking.
gonna keep rambling.
I was checking, okay, this, and I said, wow, the Willoughbys, and I see your name there, okay, co-writing, okay, the song, which is I Choose, no?
Yeah.
It's a very uncommon family. Well, actually, it's a very different family, but in the end, okay, that's a morale at the end, okay, which is interesting as well. And well, there was a idea, okay, talking about that. Let's go. We're going to go now with the last part of the program, and let's see. There's something, okay, that I always want to say, okay, and it's about the future, okay, Diana. what is coming for the future. Okay, I know that the album, okay, Erythromania is coming. Okay, this in a couple of days. Okay, that's fantastic. Okay,
Yeah.
but something else. Okay, what is coming? Okay, for the band, for Diana Studenberg. Okay, in some time. Okay, please tell us.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the plan, just like any other probably band in the world right now, is to book tours. I mean, and to get that stuff back happening once things are safe. So after the release of the album, we'll be kind of dropping some more music video singles, and looking for the opening to start playing shows. You know, when we can, because I think for us, that's just the way that we connect the most with people, you know. I mean, yeah, like doing online stuff and like, I mean, with social media and everything is really great because we can actually reply to everyone, which is awesome. But there's just, I mean, as you know, like there's just nothing that replaces that in-person kind of interaction. So that's our main thing that we're focused on once it can happen. So that's yeah.
It's going to. I think it's going to come
in
soon.
the meantime, other than that, we'll just release music. You know, but that's kind of what do you do besides release music?
That's beautiful.
Tour,
Okay,
so it's not too many.
I'm gonna tell you something. Okay, I always ask my the people who come here. Okay, and I ask them. Okay, okay, do you have the first album that you recorded in your life, or the first song that you recorded in your life? And most of them say, no, I lost it. Okay, I gave it to a friend. Okay, or something like that. Do you remember the first song you recorded, and do you still have it with you?
Yeah, I do. I don't. It's on a hard drive somewhere, but yeah, I do actually still have it. Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And do you remember what was it about? Is it possible to say that?
I actually didn't write it. The first song I recorded professionally, like in a studio, someone else wrote it, and I actually just sang it. Yeah, funny thing. So I don't know. Before then, I was recording things in my phone and like making a little beat, like da 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 da.
Okay,
that
well,
kind of thing.
that was basically about the band, okay, and everything about music, okay. But there's another Diana Studenberg that likes acting, that likes being in shows as well, okay.
Yeah.
And how do you feel in that way? How do you like being? How do you like being? Okay, are you acting now? Are you having this? I don't know. Please tell us something about that.
Yeah, I have been acting, and I have a rehearsal tomorrow because we're on set next Friday. Actually shooting something in here in Toronto, in Canada. I do love acting. I think I started with music, and at first I didn't think about acting at all, but then it became another kind of way to connect in a creative way and communicate emotion. So I see there, like it is completely different from music, but there's a lot of similarities too. And yeah, and while we're not playing live music, acting is I mean it's I love it. It's passion. So and luckily the sets are being really responsible. Which I would need to be anyways, because I am around certain people who are immunocompromised, so everyone's getting tested and stuff like that. So, yeah.
Okay, I understand that. Okay, well, we are just in the last part of the show, and I would like you please to tell this people around the world, people here in Peru, people in Ontario, okay, something about what to do for this. Okay, some words that they can treasure and they can just feel coming from Diana Studenberg about this 2020. Okay, what can we do, please?
Oh my God. I think I'm just like everyone else, figuring it out as we go. I mean, everyone's had such different experiences this year, so it's I guess it's hard to make one statement that'll fit everyone's situation, but I guess the way I like to think of it is that I don't know what to say. I don't know. I like to see it as a potential learning experience, like everything else. I mean, even the stuff that's been challenging. I mean, we were in the hospital for someone we loved for 12 days in 2020, not knowing what was going to happen, and that's been the story for so many people, and like a lot worse than that. So, yeah, I mean, I think that everything is just a possibility to learn more about ourselves, and maybe more about being trying to be kind. You know, there's been a lot of I think, from what I've perceived, a lot of animosity and aggression and stuff like that. I mean, because it is a hard time, and so this brings up a lot of things in us. And I don't know. I think that's something that I've tried to do, anyways, was to look at all the different sides. You know, there's always the side that you're told or that you think is right, but someone else is always living another side of that. So I personally just think it's important to consider that people are, for the most part, trying their best. So
yes, and people, we are trying to do our best, okay, every day, because as you mentioned before, let's see, this is a kind of test, okay, and now I think we are reinventing many things in the way we deliver different things, and especially music, arts. So I think it's a good opportunity for people with a lot of creativity in order to make this world, I think, better and better every day. And I think TROPE, the band, you. Okay, you're putting, okay, this little bit of thing, okay, there to make the world better.
Yeah, I mean, we hope so. It's I mean, there's so many people doing that in so many different ways, and in so many differing degrees, not to weigh anything against each other, but I mean, if you think about all the people who were working in the hospital, you know, this past year, and just delivering food, and there's so many different ways to contribute. And I think creativity is often maybe seen as a little bit more vague, you know, but it's definitely helped me, anyways, to watch some TV and distract myself. And so if or give me some kind of a mood shift. And so if this music can do that for someone, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's fantastic as well. Okay, and I think, and I'm going to invite, okay, all the people, please, and you invite the people, because the album is going to be released, okay, this March the 31st. And can they get it online as well? Can they, somewhere? Please tell us something about the details, please.
Yeah, they can get it on a few different outlets. They can order it on tropemerch.com. That's our merch site. And that would be the physical signed CD.
So they can go to the your Facebook page, and they can have the link there.
You can find it there too. Yeah, you can find the link on our Facebook page, on our Instagram, Twitter. It's in our link tree, which has a lot of the links. So it's going to be out on Spotify, of course, on iTunes, Apple, where else? Amazon, Deezer. All the usual suspects, I guess. And then we will at some point be making a vinyl run, but we don't have vinyl yet. But at some point we'll also add vinyl to the list of options.
Oh, that would be fantastic. Yeah, great.
And you can actually also order the digital copy as well. So that's also available if you just want the MP3s.
Can I order it? Can I order it from here, from Peru?
Yeah, of course. You can order physical or digital copies. Yeah. In Peru. I'm shipping to all over the world right now. So
thank you so much. Okay. Well, I'm going to say thank you so much, Diana. Okay. For me, it was a pleasure. I think, okay, I'm just trying to get some messages from the people who are connected in this moment.
Sure.
Okay. Thank you so much. Okay. To them, Jesse M's. Okay. I got a message from there. Okay. Let's see if we have, we can have it. Okay. Very quickly here. Let's see. I'm going to try to put the message here. All right, let's see. Okay, we can do it. All right, here we go. Jason says, excellent. No, I need to check out your music, Diana. Okay, excellent. Okay, thank you so much.
Gracias, Katy.
That's what
Muchas gracias.
we provoke everywhere in the world. Thank you so much. Okay, it was a pleasure. Okay, to know a little bit more about Diana, a little bit more about TROPE, and hope everything is going to be. I think everything is going to be better in the future, and good luck with everything. Okay.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Engelbert. Thank you for your time y mucho gusto de conocerte y de hablar con ustedes. Gracias para compartir nuestra música.
Por supuesto, ok. Entonces, hasta pronto, Diana. Nos vemos.
Sí, hasta pronto. Y best wishes to you.
Thank you so much, ok. Bueno, estuvimos esta noche con la cantante de la agrupación TROPE, Diana Studenberg. Ella es cantante, actriz. Y esta noche, bueno, disfrutamos conversando un poco acerca de música, buena música, esperanza y sobre todo buenas cosas. Espero que se hayan divertido. Nos vemos hasta el próximo programa. Cuídense. Chao, chao.